Good with the people, man. You say, what, bro? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? How's y'all doing on this Talking to Toddlers Tuesday? You say Talking to Toddlers Tuesday. What you talking about, baby? Cuz we gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good with people like? He, ha ha, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who not. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep the head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? If I didn't, go ahead and get that stick up in storage now, man. You go get you some on 76 MacArthur Giants Liquors, what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their storage in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know you can come get them from me, but if all else fails, man, make sure you go to Amazon and copy you a hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? Funkin' Diatron is also in storage now, man. Ain't gonna say, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. Worldwide INC. They say, what, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. They say, what, bro? Worldwide, man. I ain't gonna say what that mean, bro. You know, bro gonna say, hey, yo, come on, man. Everybody included, man. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player comes next, man. Get well soon, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We out here rooting for you, man, on some real. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep the head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Now they say, bruh, I don't promote no drug usage, no drug sellage, no alcohol consumption. Don't you take a sip of that sippage. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man. I'm not I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. Don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off them people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. No, man. Me, man, I don't promote shh. They say, what, bro? I don't promote shh. You know what I'm talking about? All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, man. But a good brother like myself, man. I ain't prejudiced, no, man. Good brother like myself, man. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. No, good brother like myself, man. I ain't got nothing against the little people. No, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What's up, brother? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. Is you with me? Hey, check it out. Psst, 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 psst. Don't fuck with a nigga one time, man. Hey, man, what's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Talking to Toddlers Tuesday? Say Talking to Toddlers Tuesday. I'm talking about, bro, we gonna get into that. Let's shout out everybody who ain't sleep. They just nodding off that hair run. Where y'all going? I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't know, man. I told you, OG was up in here, man. They was talking about. OG say don't touch that. The niggas talking about that money that was sticking out somewhere on OG. OG didn't even come up out his nod and told them niggas that money right there got blood on it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think y'all want to touch that right there. That money right there got blood on it. God damn, man. The shit you see hanging in the ghetto, man. I ain't bullshit with you. I told y'all I was in Bobby house one day on Parker Street. Who else was up in there with me? I know Peanut was up in there with me, you know what I'm talking about? I was up in there serving Bobby. So I don't even know why I was up in there, but just a bunch of the players was up in there in Bobby house, man. That nigga was off there hair around, bro. That nigga hit the floor. Man, I'm talking about it wasn't 3 seconds before that nigga hit the floor. You just seen everybody walk up out that motherfucker. They say, bro, why? Bobby was trying to get that nigga some milk. They was trying to put some ice under the nigga nuts. They was trying to bring him back to life. But everybody at once walked up about that motherfucker, bro. And nobody want to be up in that motherfucker when motherfucking fly still fucking with, bro. And nobody want to be up in that motherfucker, nigga, when the police got there. Fuck around, get a case yourself, man. But yeah, man, talking to Toddlers. You know what I'm talking about? They talking about, bro, here you go again. Just talking to Toddlers. You know, that's how the world is. It's just like a motherfucker talking to Toddlers. You get what I'm saying? Which, half this shit is kind of like that. Cause they just mix the grown people up. It's like the grown, I don't know, it's just a shift. You know what I'm talking about? I told you there ain't no more boundaries. So the same shit that the kids is, like the same shit the kids is engulfed in, the grown-ups engulfing they self into that shit. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like talking to toddlers, nigga. I say, bro, we don't get it. I told y'all OG jumped out on me the other day, right? Now, once again, I done told y'all this shit ain't none of my business. I don't give a fuck, don't know what's going on. I can just tell you how we get like that. The way we get is because y'all see somebody else do this shit and then y'all deem it cool. So you'll know some shit, some fuck shit. But as long as you seen Jay-Z do it, it gives you more confidence to do it. Because your idol's doing that shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's how we get to talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bruh. When everybody just running around here showing their immaturity, bruh. Motherfuckers just running around here being that shit. What is a troll on a computer? Doing that shit in real life. And that's all that shit is, talking to toddlers. And once again, it's a shame that your mind, even like this is the shit your mind intakes. You know what I'm talking about? This is the type of shit you want to get to the bottom of or you want to know about. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, man. But I'm going to tell you something that just don't make no sense to me. And this shit ain't none of my business. I don't, I say, bro, why is you talking on it? Because this is what's exactly wrong with the people. And y'all gonna act like it ain't. Y'all just gonna act like this is how y'all gonna do me. Bro, you always talking about you don't talk about nobody, but here it is, you talking. You know how y'all try to, and I'm not talking about these people at all. I don't give a fuck about the outcome of they shit or nothing, nigga. This is what I'm telling you. Like that Cat Williams, when Cat Williams came up here and started talking about everybody and putting everybody's business out here, talking about this will be the year of the truth. You know what I'm talking about? And all you niggas start running around with that shit. So we gonna call truth gossip. Talking to toddlers, folks. Because in this day right here, bruh, this is what we do. We been had everybody else secrets. We would have been there somewhere, like back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? You was around, you done seen hella shit. Now they come question you about that shit today, and you take the stance. If them your real people or your real friends, bro, you ain't got nothing to say about that shit publicly. You know what I'm talking about? But somehow we get caught up in, I was there, man, so I'm just telling it from what I seen. It. You ain't got to tell it from what you seen, bro. Talking about the truth. That's some fake ass shit. But that's what we like to do today, folks. We like to come tell our side when we was there. We like to come tell you what we seen to involve ourselves in the shit.
Okay? Okay, baby. Come on, come have a seat. You look like you did.
Talking to toddlers. Tuesday it is. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday it is, bruh. Cause we just wanna, and I keep telling y'all this is how niggas got more like the bitch, bruh. Cause there's too many motherfucking niggas around this motherfucker. And you wanna tell your story like the battered bitch, like the broken-minded bitch. You wanna come up here and tell, you know how the bitch always talking about what somebody did to her? That's what niggas doing now. Niggas wanna come up here talking about this, my truth. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what, bro, talking on that shit is fake. It might be the truth, but talking on that shit ain't real. You know what I'm talking about? If you was with your partners, bruh, and your partners knocked something down, bruh, you didn't have nothing to do with it, but you was there when your partners knocked something down, bruh. Do you think that's your right to come and tell what they did, even though you was there? I don't know, bro. You come to your own. I ain't trying to coerce you, bro. I can just tell you a lot of shit we do. It be fake, bro. And we try to do that shit in the name of truth and giving you the real story. Why does everybody got a story to tell? Whatever happened, bro. But a lot of times we do fake shit talking to toddlers, bro, because everybody want their 15 minutes in front of the spotlight, bro. I'm gonna say don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world, mama.
Mom?
And that's all it is, bruh. Because telling the story now is what get you your 15 seconds of fame. What you know about somebody else. What you know, the truth and all this old shit. That shit be fake as a motherfucker, bruh. Talking to Toddlers.
Everything okay?
You know what I'm talking about? And it's just like talking to a bunch of kids. What happened next? You know what I'm talking about? And somehow everybody, I guess that shit that y'all call the culture, y'all have adopted the same ideology. You get what I'm saying? So in y'all ideology, man, just come up here, everything's a tell-all book. You feel me? So we up here trying to tell stories to nerds and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. And this don't make no earthly sense, bruh. If you was somebody where you from, whoever you is, whatever state you from, whatever city you from, you know what I'm talking about? If you somebody, bro, they already know who the fuck you is in your city and state. But it's almost like that ain't good enough for us. Now we want the whole world to know how much noise we making. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book, blood. I ain't bullshitting with you, bro. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bro. And everybody just like that little kid that's trying to show off for mama. You know what I'm talking about? Remember when you was at your other people's house, then your mama come and you start acting bad and shit. You start jumping on couches and shit, trying to show mama how high you can jump and shit. That's what you niggas doing, bro. What y'all said was the year of the truth. That's the bullshit y'all came with last year. Had you niggas running around here gossiping like a motherfucker. Y'all was even reciting that shit. Cat Williams said this gonna be the year of the truth. Now just think to yourself as a man. That ain't even no phrase for a man to be using, bro. The year of the truth. And this is why I don't fuck with us. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I don't fuck with us. Even the shit that's going on, the shit OG was talking about. Once again, I ain't got nothing to say about that shit. But you know what I do find funny about that shit? I find it's funny, and I've been talking about this shit forever, bruh. And you gotta pay attention. It has nothing about to do with Big Meech or no motherfucking 50 Cent. You just gotta pay attention to the shit people do. It has no... fuck both of them. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about me. Shout out. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about them. Or they business, bruh. Peep the way people is, bruh. And this is why you don't let fuck niggas hang around. It's just why you don't let fuck niggas hang around, bruh. Because if you let a fuck nigga hang around, you just giving him an opportunity to be fucked with you. You get what I'm saying? So, we gon' try to destroy the black man. We gonna put a snitch or a rat in front of his name. You know what I'm talking about? But when the white boy get out of jail, we gonna endorse him. You know what I'm talking about? Go sit down. We gonna endorse the white boy, give him a chain and shit. We gonna come up here and we gonna try to promote the black man as the snitch. The one that all the black people look up to. But we steadily doing songs with the white boy and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's a known snitch. One of the most popular snitches that there was. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna keep endorsing this mark. We ain't gonna say nothing about his snitching. So we really don't have a problem with snitches. And this be my point right here, bro. We be just saying that shit to discredit somebody's character. It ain't got nothing to do with 50 Cent or Big Meech, bro. Just look at the ways people is, folks. We gonna promote a snitch on one hand, then we gonna say somebody snitching on the other. We really don't have a problem with snitching. We just gonna use that snitching shit to discredit you. But we fuck with snitches. And that's the reverse psychology shit that's going on. You know what I'm talking about? That's the side. You gotta check the psychological out of this shit, folks. We really don't have a problem with snitching. We really fuck with snitches. You know what I'm talking about? So it ain't like we have a problem with snitches. We got songs with snitches. We done endorse snitches when they came home, making jokes about telling and shit, giving motherfuckers changes. We done did all this shit when it's the white people. But when, man, we something straight out of comic book, bro. We professionals that trying to destroy each other, man. But now y'all don't even be trying to destroy each other. Y'all just be trying to shake a nigga character up. To try to make a nigga look some way to everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? And that's all that shit be, folks. But the shit is sad. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bruh. Shit is sad, bruh. And these is the motherfuckers y'all look up to. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why y'all start doing it. That's what gives y'all the confidence to start doing that bullshit. Cause you see this nigga up here doing it. You see your favorite people doing it. You know what I'm talking about? So if your favorite people doing it, you know what I'm talking about? That ain't nothing for little old you to do. Some straight out of comic book. But that's them the motherfuckers they steadily putting in front of your face. They put the superstars that claim to be petty in front of your face. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they do. They'll put the superstars that's on paperwork in front of your face, then let the people who's on paperwork start telling you who's on paperwork. You know what I'm talking about? So we could jump over the paperwork we on to talk about the paperwork you on. Or the paperwork you ain't even on. Yeah. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bro. And I've been telling y'all for some years now, this shit only gonna get worse. And you just gonna have a world of that, bro. You're just gonna have a world of no accountability, not even no accountability, just everything go. It don't really matter who telling, it really don't matter about none of that shit, bro. Don't none of that shit matter. Man, could you move? Why is you standing right there? Go on somewhere. Please. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why that motherfucker just like being right up under me.
The one that Mr. Odell here says you have in your possession.
Listen, if you're gonna be right here, you're gonna have to sit down. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday.
I'm calling you a liar, Mr. Odell.
Astra. You know what I'm talking about? Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, man. Childish as a motherfucker, immature as a motherfucker we is, bruh. And the whole thing, bruh, about this shit right here, you don't get caught up in it, bruh. Because there's not even no, if this the right word, there's no conventional wisdom. There's nothing around, bruh. A motherfucker just gon', who's ever got the most attention right now on popular, bruh, that's just the way the world gon' blow, bruh. Woof. So if you attention and you popular, no matter what you do, you around this motherfucker with chains on showing money, no matter what you do, you can never be wrong, bruh. You get what I'm saying? So don't trap yourself in that box, bruh. Because if you do, you're gonna be upset. Because nobody ever trips as to it's them. It's to the fuck shit that's happening to them and right then and there, bruh. They ain't gonna trip, but everybody else just gonna participate. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bruh. Everybody else just gonna go with the flow. So whatever the fuck is popular at that time and everybody doing and everybody talking about, that's the way that everybody gonna blow, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody gonna really, until it affect them directly, they ain't gonna even trip off the shit being fake. You know what I'm talking about? It's only when the fake shit happens to you directly. It's when you get an eye full of it, and that's when you're gonna have a complaint about it. But until then, as long as it's happening to everybody else, you ain't tripping off that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just like if they talking about motherfuckers running around here in a car, they being drunk and shit, running people over. You might say, damn, that's fucked up, but you ain't even really tripping off that shit, bro. To when them drunk motherfuckers ran your people over. That's when you gonna realize, man, fuck that, nigga. It's a problem out here, mup. You know what I'm talking about? We always do that shit, bro. Talking to Toddlers. We never affected about even tripping off that shit until it affect us. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. So we participate right along with that shit until it affect us. But this real getting bad, folks. I don't know if you peeped it. This real getting bad, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this real getting bad, bruh. So we could fuck with you, then as soon as we get mad at you, we could call you something. We could call you something after we was fucking with you. You get what I'm saying? This world is getting bad, folks, and it's just finna be a bunch of that shit right there, bruh. It's finna be a bunch of that shit. As soon as you do something to make me mad, Penny, go sit down. Please. Sit down. Stop tit-tapping around me, man. Go sit down. That motherfucker shit great. Sit down. That motherfucker crazy, bud. Damn, man. Thank you. Go on, get up out my face and just sit down. That motherfucker crazy, man. Just restless. You know what I'm talking about? But once again, man, talking to Toddlers, because everybody got a kid mind running around this motherfucking now, bro. This world is gonna get dangerous, folks. It ain't gonna even matter, bruh. The way the people is has nothing to do with Big Meech, has nothing to do with 50 Cent, none of that shit. That has nothing. The way people is, bruh. And the people that you look up to, I told you, been telling y'all this for 3 years, bruh. Whatever you like, that's where your brainwashing gonna come through. So they putting all these niggas in front of your face, bruh, and it's making it appear like all this shit is cool. You get what I'm saying? So if your biggest star doing this shit and that shit right there, bruh, you think it's cool, don't you? Why you think they got all these niggas y'all look up to wearing dresses and shit and purses and shit, bruh? Now it don't make, nigga, if Russell Westbrook could wear a dress, why you can't do it? That's your favorite basketball. You know how many niggas I heard try to argue that shit is fashion? You know how many niggas I done heard talking about, man, if you confident if you a man, nigga, why is you tripping? If you confident that you a man, why do you got on a dress? Why do you got a purse, bruh? So walking around, this is how they fucked y'all up right there, nigga. If you just confident about yourself, nigga, you can wear whatever you want to and not have a purse. Yeah, all right, bruh. That's how they try to. That's the mind reversal they gonna put on you. So now, nigga, you can be straight, nigga, and still walk around with your nails painted, lipstick on, and the dress and shit. And as long as you know you a man and you confident about yourself, if you confident about yourself, why do you want to look like a bitch? If you confident about yourself, why do you even want? Why is you even dabbling and dibbling into that feminine ass shit? You know what I'm talking about? If you a man, that don't make no sense, bruh. I told y'all that shit a long time ago. When I seen little Niecy Poo sitting down there talking about she finna turn her nigga into a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? And if you look at the bitches in the comments, bruh, I'll tell you. Oh, that's so you could, you know what I'm talking about? What bitch in her right mind would even want to put her nigga as a, y'all niggas something straight out of the comic book. That bitch will still be at the hospital trying to get that handprint off her motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm talking about? When that bitch talk, it's gonna look like she waving at you. I don't promote no domestic violence. Hey, say, bro, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Please, bro. We ain't even finna sit here and get the plan, nigga. And that's how you get the plan. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, folks. It's like you talking to kids, bro. It's like motherfuckers got a excitement. I can't explain it, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I see it, bro. Listen, it ain't for you to see it. I just see it. I don't give a fuck if you see it or not, bro. I can just tell y'all to look out. That's what I tell you, bro. Cause we embarking on some dangerous times. I ain't bullshitting with you. We embarking on the times where you can just say anything and do anything, bro. And it's just, oh well. 50 Cent did it. And I just don't get how we, like, and it's none of my business, but I don't get how we discredit the black people and uplift the white people. I don't get how the white person is snitch, but we don't get at them like they a snitch. We still sitting around endorsing the white person that's a snitch, but the motherfucking, the black person that's a motherfucking, like a urban folklore. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta discredit them. Man, y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. The way we treat is the same. That's what they be talking about on that boxing shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we talking about on that boxing shit. Now you see how David Benavidez and Morrell had that fight? Now you see how they just say both of them tough. They just got respect for both of them. Now, let's Shakur Stevenson or somebody had a fight like that, where he done fucked around and got dropped, got hit after the bell, was wibble wobble through the fight, getting hit hard. They'll say he got exposed. They'll say he didn't have no chin, bruh. I don't get the narrative that we paint for ourselves. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday. We niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. And I've been telling y'all this. And this is where y'all get that shit from. Cause y'all sit around, y'all be following these people's lives and shit like baseball cards. So y'all really be in tune with these people. Steadily watching this shit. So everything they doing on this shit, bruh, that's what y'all bringing back. Having the same type of conversations, bruh. I've been telling y'all about this shit For 3 years now, bruh. So you mean to tell me you hanging with a motherfucker every day, you fucking with a motherfucker every day, then the moment you fall out with them, all of a sudden that's when they file? So you knew all this shit for the 90 years you was fucking with them, but the moment they made you mad, that's all of a sudden now you come and you get the, nah, bruh, that says more about you than the person you talking about. But you just didn't have no problem with that shit. I'm gonna tell you something about people. And you know, I don't tell y'all shit even though I'm always telling yourself, you know what I'm talking about? Nephew sis, old man, old lady. Nephew sis, old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. Look at yours, dog. People had never have a problem with you when you doing what they want you to do. People only have a problem with you when you start doing what you want to do. You say, what, bro? People never have a problem with you when you doing what they want you to do. People only have a problem with you when you do what you want to do. Now, when you was just doing the same, like if somebody wants you to do something, bro, and you was just doing everything they wanted you to do, they wouldn't have no problem with that. You know what I'm talking about? You can get somebody a ride to work every day, bro, right? You'll be the coolest motherfucker in the world. You'll be the realest motherfucker in the world. That motherfucker that you helping, they'll talk about you highly. Now, the moment you start working somewhere else and you don't give them a ride no more, that's the day you stop giving them a ride is the day you start acting funny. That's the day you start acting funny. You done got you a new job and shit. The day you stop doing what people want you to do will always be the day you start acting funny. People don't have no problem with you as long as they can control you. That's why you don't be controlled by shit. That's why it's good to have that resiliency in you. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, man. That's why it's good to have a little bit of resistance up in you, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because you ain't got to do shit. Now, you might have to accept the consequence, but you ain't got to do shit. Nigga, you got the option to do what the fuck you want to do on some real shit. You ain't got to do a motherfucking thing, nigga. Now, you might have to pay the consequences, but once again, that's why it's good to have a little resiliency to yourself, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Nephew says, oh man, old lady. Nephew says, oh man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Remember this, people. Nephew says, oh man, old lady. As long as you're doing what people want you to do, they will never have a problem with you. When you start doing what you want to do, you will realize everybody will start developing a problem with you. If you walked around here 10 different people and you did exactly what 10 different people wanted you to do, you would be the best of their friends. The moment you stop doing what each one of these 10 motherfuckers wanted you to do, at that moment, all 10 of them people will have a different label for you. All 10 of them people will come up with 10 different ways of why you've been acting funny with them. I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh. Why you think when you doing you, that's when you get attacked the most? Why you think everybody has a motherfucking a problem about some shit you doing? You just doing you. You know what I'm talking about? Because if we just listen to people, everybody would say they could say what they want to say. Everybody was saying they grown. Everybody would say this shit. But somehow all that shit we be running around here saying, why you fuck with me? I can do what we want to. Somehow we never use that logic. And we always fucking with somebody else. So the same shit we just said about us, I guess it don't apply when we fucking with other people. I guess they don't have the right to do what the fuck they want to do, or, you know what I'm talking about? So why would we ever have a question for somebody? They grown. That should answer your question. The same shit you said to the motherfuckers when they asked you some shit about that bullshit you was doing. You said you was grown and you could do what you want to. So you should take that same logic and apply it to them people you finna ask questions about. You feel me? Talking to Coffee Chronicles, man. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday. But we finna get to some dangerous times, folks. We already in them. Y'all just playing. We already in them, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. You know when they was talking about that soft guy era? It's that soft guy era for real. On some real shit, bruh. I told y'all when they did that shit. I said, bruh, it sound like to me them niggas trying to experience pimping with not having no game. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bruh. Cause this is what we out here in society doing, bruh. Check the psychological of this shit, bruh. Do y'all peep what's going on, or y'all just be inside this shit? You know what I'm talking about? These niggas had to start a fucking group, like had to put a guilt trip, like a movement, trying to put a movement on the bitches to take care of them. Like, why did you have to start a movement for that, bruh? Like, in your real life, you can't come across a bitch, nigga, and mean enough to a bitch to where a bitch want to pamper you?
Did I?
Why did we have to start a movement? Like we in a fraternity or something. Why did we have to come? Like these the causes we'll start. Like calling all guys, we need all numbers. Come on, y'all. Like why do we have to start a movement about knocking a bitch and making a bitch pamper you? All you gotta do is be worth something to the bitch, bruh. A bitch ain't never pampered you. Y'all don't be out here like, yo, bitch don't be doing nothing for you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, nigga, like, I don't know, folks. I don't know. But it seemed like, just to me, it seemed like niggas wanted to experience pimping without having no game. You know what I'm talking about? It just seemed like a nigga wanted to jump start. Like he wanted to put a guilt trip on the bitch for the bitch to come in there and just, I don't know, bruh. Talking to Toddlers too, but this the shit we doing in society, bruh. Playing. Just big ass games. Playing, bruh. All the motherfucking laws against black people are just all as fucked up as it is, bruh. And we can come together to put a guilt trip on a bitch. Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, bruh. But this is the shit we eager to come together for.
Once inside the bloodstream.
Nigga, something straight out of the comic book, bruh. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday. You feel me? And I think Brett been on here too long. You know, I'm talking about, and I guess to go do the things I do, man. But just talking to Toddlers Tuesday, bruh. We coming into some fucked up days, bruh. And it's just our psychological against each other, bruh. They got you hungry just to destroy each other, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I can't explain this shit, bruh. Remember, as long as you do what people want you to do, they don't have no problem with you. The moment you do what you want to do yourself, that's the moment everybody will start developing issues with you. Never fails, bruh. Worldwide. Seen this shit my whole life, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? As long as you over there doing you, bruh, everybody gonna have a problem with it. Because as long as they can control you, they gonna tell you who you can fuck with, who you can't fuck with, what you better do, what you drink, you know what I'm talking about? But as soon as you do you and you just out here networking, that's when other people got a problem. Because if you notice, other people just sit around here and instead of like building, it's like motherfuckers build enemies. You build bad relationships. So you just sat around here and the motherfucker you is, like you just fuck with people in real life, bruh. You just fuck with everybody. Don't nobody really want to fuck with you. And another motherfucker over here that's cool, you know what I'm talking about, the big old player, and everybody fuck with them. Now you feel some kind of way because you don't fuck with half of the world. Where you at? In real life. You know what I'm talking about? Where you at? But as long as you fuck with a motherfucker, because if you fucking with a motherfucker, you know how he is. Everything is cool. You don't like them niggas over there, man. Fuck them niggas, man. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas so straight out of comic book, niggas, bruh. That's why it's good to hang around more bitches, man. You know what I'm talking about? If you a nigga, man, you might want to get you some female companionship, man. And I ain't talking about no feminine companionship. I ain't talking about your square ass partner over there acting like that bitch, man. You might just want to come in company, man, with some females or something, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Stop hanging around all these niggas, man. You know what I'm talking about? Or at least niggas you don't know like that. I don't know, man. I ain't, you know what I'm talking about? I just ain't never, I ain't never seen the generation, nigga, of motherfuckers that just catfight all day as men. I ain't, man. In the real world, bruh, like, I don't be having problems, bro. When I talk to people, it just be love, slow, Ken in the pen, and Doo-Goo, Mike, you know what I'm talking about? Scan, you know what I'm talking about? Sis, you know what I'm talking about? Corn, you know what I'm talking about? Just people I might talk to on a regular, slow, and you know what I'm talking about? My people, man. It just be like good conversations, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't be sitting around catfighting with niggas, man. Talking to Toddlers Tuesday, man. I don't know how they change y'all temperament, if that's the right word. You know, our Brad is with his vocabulary. But I don't know how they changed your psyche, your psychological, to where you just want to argue and debate. We don't want to get to the bottom of no problem. We don't want no solution. I just want to keep sitting up here having a problem with something. That's too much like that bitter bitch, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. You ain't got nothing to be grateful for, folks. There's always some shit in the air. You know what I'm talking about? And if you notice, it's just always one motherfucker talking about everybody else. Wherever you at. You know what I'm talking about? In the world, wherever you at. This is always one or a couple motherfuckers over here talking about what everybody else doing. And y'all don't find nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what do I know, man? You know what I'm talking about? Only you. You know what I'm talking about? Prevent forest fires, man. You know what I'm talking about? And that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that little, you know what I'm talking about, man.